Welcome back to Black Friday week and a bit. Does anyone else feel like maybe Amazon has lost what the true feeling of Black Friday was supposed to be all about? No, they haven't, because Black Friday's just about them making loads of money. But that's fine, because these deals will actually genuinely save you an absolute packet if you were planning on buying these things anyway. I've spent all morning going through like 300 pages, mostly of cheap tat, to get to the best deals out there, and some of them are absolute blinders. Check these out. I hate Harmony. I've always hated Harmony. Why am I recommending Harmony? I am only recommending it today because it costs today what it should always cost, which is £184 less than it normally does do. £184 off. If you've ever wanted a physical remote, or you have a partner or a family member who insists on a physical remote, then £184 off, now is the time to buy this remote. Logitech only seem to be capable of pricing their remotes correctly once a year, but all the year around, their surround sound systems are excellent. I love their surround sound systems, and I've always been happy to pay the asking price. Today, they've knocked £208 off their top-of-the-line Logitech surround sound system. I don't know what to do with my face to express what that means. £208! I love this thing, I will probably buy this thing, and then later on wish I hadn't spent the money, but be really happy that I have an amazing surround sound system. Nest thermostats are currently on sale, but don't buy them. Don't buy them. I hate Nest right now because they took away all third-party support. IFT went down the tube, Samsung SmartThings went down the tube, all third-party support went down a big old tube. I am not Nest's fan at all, but Hive have knocked £100 off their thermostat for Black Friday. Hive is great, and their thermostat is definitely worth its current price tag. Go check that one out. I have raved and raved about the Blinkx XT2 camera system because it is phenomenal. It is way too low of a price tag already for all the features that it has, and it outstrips almost every other camera system I've owned, even at twice the price tag. I have sold it and sold it and sold it, and I will continue to sell it until every single one of you has bought one. I'm doing it for your own good. Seriously, check this camera system out. If you're in the market for a camera system, it's now even cheaper than its usual price tag. I own an Amazon Fire TV Cube, an Nvidia Shield, and a Fire Stick. And do you know which of those three is the best? Well, not the first one, because it's garbage! Bloop! There is so much blooping! Bloop! 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 Please, promise me you will never buy a Fire TV Cube. There is a whole rant here you can watch, but long story short, it's the worst. There are people in the comments of that video going, I don't have that problem. Did I fake the video? It's real time. She never hears... I'm not going into it. Anyway, so the Nvidia Shield is the second worst of these three because I find that it craps out on me a lot. Sometimes it won't load a Netflix TV show until I've rebooted the device. It's great for gaming, but aside from the gaming stuff, it is the worst Android box probably. Well, it's the second worst, because the Fire TV Cube is the worst thing in history. The third one, the Fire Stick, has always been an amazing price for a ridiculously good little thing. 4K, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Spotify, it's never let me down. The Echo Show currently has £60 off. Don't buy it. I mean, obviously don't buy it, but £60 off. The reason I say don't buy it is because it doesn't have YouTube. It constantly annoys you with messages about like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried? I will never ask you. I am not interested. Don't ever ask me again if I have tried anything. It's on every flipping page. We've been over this before. I don't think it's a good product, but I don't know. £60 is a lot of money to save, and hopefully, eventually they'll sort that stuff out. If you're thinking maybe eventually they'll sort that stuff out, £60 off. At least twice a year, Amazon will knock the price of this thing down to a ridiculous level. Today is one of those days. £28 off currently, and it's one of the best things Amazon ever created. The Echo Dot is a great sounding speaker, considering it is tiny, tiny, tiny. If you've got the money and you're interested in buying one of these things, either for the first time ever, or you're just looking to get She That Should Not Be Named in Another Room, then get She That Should Not Be Named in Another Room for a lot less money. I mentioned these little buttons about a week ago.
You really know how to push my buttons.
And the reason you should buy them is because they're only £15 and you can use them to trigger routines. I have one by my bed that switches the whole house off so that if I wake up in the middle of the night and I realise, everything is still on, I don't have to wake my missus up by speaking to my Echo, because that will get my ass kicked. So instead of getting my ass kicked, I press the little button, house goes off. £15 for two. Twice a year, Philips Hue will sucker almost everybody into getting into bed with them. Don't do it! Don't buy a Philips Hue hub. If you can help it, don't do it. They are the worst company ever. They do things like sell you a very expensive hub and then in 2 years' time say, that doesn't work anymore, buy another one. They literally remotely break it from the internet. It just happened very recently with the Gen 1 hub. It will happen with this one too. It's fine though, if you want to do that, I won't judge you. I'll just think that you're making a big mistake. If you do want to buy it, it's currently on the Black Friday deals, and of course their bulbs are Zigbee and will work with other suppliers. There's a video here explaining that whole thing about how you can interchange Zigbee between different suppliers. Go check that out, and if you can help it, don't buy Philips Hue. The Samsung SmartThings Hub is one of the easiest to use and most versatile platforms on the market. If you're looking to do more than just speak to things and have things happen when you're talking, you need something with door sensors and motion sensors and all that kind of stuff. The SmartThings Hub I totally recommend, and £17 off its usual price tag, definitely worth considering. Two final mentions then. The first one are my friends at Zemismart. These guys are the guys that do all of like the blind motors that make blinds go up and down, and the curtain motors that make curtains go open and closed, and downlighters that make light go down. And they make like Zigbee enabled switches that don't require neutral wiring. Absolutely tons of stuff. So there are loads of links in the description for those guys. And all you have to do for their Black Friday deals is when you go to Amazon, you just press the little voucher code button before you add it to your basket. And that's it. So Zemismart, definitely check that stuff out. Finally, Ivacy VPN. These guys do a VPN service that I've been using now for months, and it has never let me down. It is one of the fastest I have used, it is one of the most reliable that I have used, and I can't recommend it enough. If you're interested in a VPN supplier, these guys are doing a deal of something like 99 cents a month. I'm not an American, is that good? So 99 cents a month, and I think it runs for like 5 years, so $60 for 5 years worth of VPN. Again, definitely worth checking out. If there's one thing I have absolutely loved about making this YouTube channel over the last few years, is the whole community that just kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't try and build it, it just got built. Every time I see a comment with someone asking for help and someone coming in and helping that person out, I am filled with pride, because that's amazing. If you could do me a favour, if you know of any Black Friday deals that I might have missed out, just stick them in the comments section so that other people can benefit from them. I won't be able to. My pockets are entirely empty. But other people will, so please do me that favour. Also, the second favour you can do me is please go through my links, if you can, to get to Amazon in the first instance, because I'll get commission at no cost to you. Even if you click a link you're not interested in and then browse to something else, I'll get the commission exactly the same way. You'd be doing me a huge favour. That's it for today. There is a video tomorrow as usual. Please look forward to that. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. Dinging that bell will let YouTube know you want to be notified. That would be good. These people are my patrons from Patreon, and I can't thank them enough. They make these videos happen. If you want to be one of these guys, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I will love you forever. Come and hang out on all the Facebooks and the Twitters and the Instagrams, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Because I refuse to shut up about it until you have all bought one. Until you've all bought one. Till you've all bought one. Till you've all bought one. Speak English, Paul. So if you're looking for me doing my fingers like this for some reason, then stick around. Or PayPal. PayPal.